Hey, what's going on, buddy? Mr. NK here, back again, bringing you another video game pickup episode number 3. As you can tell, I'm still at my grandparents' house, but not that big of a deal. I'll have some great pickups today. Pawn shop, half-price books, and thrift store. You know, the three mains, really. But next video, I actually have some more dumpster dive stuff that I got, so check that out next video. And then my game review of Just Cause 2 is coming out. I'm still working on it. I'm doing a pretty thorough review for it, so yeah. Let's go and get into the pickups. Quite a lot of stuff today, so let's get into it. As always, let's see the non-game related stuff. I found this at a Goodwill for $1.50. It's the Star Wars Trilogy Special Edition. As you can see, it's golden. And inside, it's the original trilogy, by the way, if you couldn't tell. 3 VHSs. They're all VHSs, which I'm starting to collect. Star Wars, the first one, which if you don't know what this one is, it's A New Hope. But originally it was just called Star Wars, obviously, because it was the first one. And then The Empire Strikes Back, sorry, I'm not trying to flick you off. Empire Strikes Back, 5th one, and Return of the Jedi is the 6th one. This one was actually originally called Revenge of the Jedi, but I think George Lucas changed the name because he said it sounded too dark. Something like that, something along those lines. Big Star Wars fan, by the way, so I had to grab this. I might end up giving this to my dad because he likes nostalgic VHSs and he loves Star Wars too, so this might go to him. But either way, definitely going to keep that. Let's go and get into the half-price book stuff. Pretty good stuff. And I had a coupon for 20 or 15% off, so I got all these decently priced. Summon It, a Goddess Reborn for the Nintendo Gamecube. It is complete. Pretty good condition. I picked it up for $5. This game is absolutely terrible. I popped it in, and the first scene is like you on a pirate ship fighting a bunch of like Jack Sparrow pirate dudes. It's ridiculous and it's retarded, and the combat system sucks. It's just terrible. It's a terrible game. Luckily, it is a $10 game though, and I knew it would be, you know, in the $10-15 range when I first saw it, because I've never seen this game, and usually if you find a GameCube game that you've never seen before, most likely it's going to be a more expensive game. Obviously not really expensive, but $10-15 for this game, so definitely gonna flip it. It's a bad game. So next thing I picked up was a movie. It was Batman Begins. This is the first one in the trilogy of you know, with Christian Bale. You know, this one, The Dark Knight with the Joker, and then Dark Knight Rises with Bane, the most recent one. This is a really good movie. Honestly, this is probably my favorite of the 3, which a lot of people would flip on me because everybody loves Heath Ledger, and they thought he did outstanding in Dark Knight, which he did. Like, he really did. He played the hell of that role, but I feel like in those 2 movies, The Dark Knight and Dark Knight Rises, all the attention is towards Joker and Bane, and there's no attention towards Batman, which is what the whole series should be about, and this whole movie reflects on him, and it really focuses on him, so that's what I love about the series, and so I love about this movie. Let me show you what it actually came with. The real reason I bought it, because I think I already have a copy of this movie, is because of this. Batman Begins graphic novel. It has a full-out graphic novel. I think there's 3 or 4 comics in here. Really cool, really mint. That's basically why I bought it. And then, you know, this. I have this on Blu-ray, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. But if I don't, hey, for $5, I'm not going to pass it up. And then last thing I got half-price books was probably the big winner. The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Collector's Edition. As you know, this is a pretty old game. I think this game came out like in 2006 or 2007, if I'm not mistaken. The newest one, as you know, is Skyrim, which probably everybody's played. But this is really cool. They had this, and they had a Metal Gear Collector's Edition at half-price books, both at the same price of $15. But the Metal Gear one was missing a disc, so obviously it was for the PlayStation. Obviously I'm not going to buy it, but here you go. It comes with the game disc, bonus material, manual, a really cool map that you can you know, fold out and hang up or whatever. Let's see. these papers, and then these two items right here, which are the best. The coin, which apparently this is a replica of the currency in the game. I haven't played the game yet, so I don't know. And this book, which is a 112-page guide to every aspect of the game, basically. So this is really cool. When I opened it up, I saw the back, and it said it came with a coin, and the coin wasn't in there, but the lady had the coin at the front counter, which is really cool, because this is a really cool collector's piece, definitely. Even for somebody like who's never played the game like me, I still think it's really sick. So that was really cool for 15 bucks. So the total ended up being like, I want to say the total would have been like 25, but because of my discount, I got it for 20. Really good deal, because I honestly just had a $20 bill in my pocket, so it worked out great. Picked up some decent titles, especially this one. This one's definitely staying in the collection. That GameCube game right here, this one is not. I gave it a try, I gave it a fair try, and I did not like it at all. And besides, most of my time right now playing GameCube is being spent playing Twilight Princess, which is an amazing game. Let's go into the thrift store stuff. This is the last place I went for the day. First thing I found was a Pokemon Platinum version full manual or game official Pokemon guide. This one's cool. It's for the Nintendo DS, obviously. See, the cover is the only part that really got me on this book. It's really messed up. It looks like it was folded like this and like laid down. But every other page is absolutely mint. It has everything in there. It has, you know, I guess this game's pretty long, but I guess it has all these Pokemon in there too, so obviously it's going to be big. See, there are all the Pokemon. Pretty cool. I'm trading this and a couple other games for a bunch of DS and GameCube cases, like 30 of them tomorrow, so happy to get all those cases, because in my area I find always, I would guarantee you like 100% of the time, every time I go to a pawn shop or thrift store, they never have cases for their DS, GameCube, or PlayStation games, you know. So I found a guy on Craigslist. He's going to give me a good deal on a bunch of cases that for decent titles. So every time I find them, I will have a case. Okay, next two items I bought. This was in a little container of necklaces and lanyards. This was 50 cents. It's an NES lanyard. Really sweet, really cool. It has a controller right there. Definitely keeping this, using this for school. And then this right here, which I've heard of, is a Nyko gamepad controller. Basically, you hook it to the Bluetooth in your phone, and you can play games on your phone. And what I've done is I downloaded a bunch of emulators on my phone. I've been playing Super Mario World and stuff on the go. Comes with the case and the charging thing, and the stand was not in there. This was $1. No, this was $2. Sorry. So yeah. I'll save the best for last. Last thing I got at the thrift store, was a Game Boy Advance case. It had the price tag was $15. It had, like, there was just a sticker right here. Thank God they didn't mark all these games up. It had a bunch of games: Madden 2005, All-Star Baseball. Those are both advanced, and this one's for the color. All-Star Baseball for the Game Boy Color. Those are the mediocre ones. But inside are the much better ones. Oh, there's actually a game. I didn't even see this. Tony Hawk's Underground for the Game Boy Advance. This is good. This is a great game on the Advance. I'm glad I found this right now. It was just in the side right here. That's a good game for the Advance. Inside was a bunch of just regular Game Boy games. Pretty good ones at that, too. And it's cool to find original Game Boy games, obviously. And then also was the actual Game Boy itself. Okay. So I've looked up most of these games on eBay just to see what they go for. So I have like a price for all of them. But first of all, I have the Game Boy Advance here. I think this is the Arctic one. I don't know what they call it, clear Arctic. Pretty in okay condition at best. What sucked is the battery cover was on there, but there was clear tape on it. I replaced it with black industrial tape so it would stay on. yeah, the battery cover's broken, which sucks, because if you know anything about Game Boy Advances, if you lose this or break this, it's terrible, because people on eBay sell them for a fortune because they know that you can never find one, you know? So that kind of sucks, but, you know, it's still in pretty good condition. It works and everything. Let's see. See? A few scratches on the front, not that big of a deal. So let's go ahead and start with first game I have on this list over here, because I wrote down all the prices just to let you guys know. The Smurfs. This game goes for about $5 on eBay. It's like a $5 game, like this. But it's actually pretty fun. It's like a Mario platforming kind of game, so it's pretty fun. Crazy Castle 3, Bugs Bunny. This game also goes for $5. Pac-Man, Special Color Edition. This one goes for $5. Game & Watch Gallery 3, which I have no idea what kind of, it looks like a Mario Party, like a kind of type like game like that. This game goes for $5. Frogger. This game also goes for $5. And then the two gems of this whole Game Boy collection were these two right here. Kirby Tilt and Tumble. This is a $10 game. And Donkey Kong. This is a $10 to $15 game. Really happy when I saw this in there. This is a great game. This is the original one they brought over to the Game Boy, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, this was a super great find in there. I'm actually trading this away, and that game guide I was talking about, and I think some Mario cards and stuff for all those cases I was telling you about. Yeah, so let me get to the best of the bunch. This is the best finds of the day. So, it's been like the week, like the past 2 weeks have been like great for finding GameCube games, good GameCube games on the cheap. So I went to a pawn shop today, and me and the lady who you know, was in there, me and her know each other really well. I've always gone in there and picked out games, and she always gives me good discounts. She's real nice and friendly, and I'm real polite with her. And so today I went in there and I checked their games in their glass, and they had 3 GameCube games in there. One was actually in the GameCube, so I'm glad I picked it out. It was the best one of the bunch, too. And she gave me them for $3 each. So I picked all three of these games up for $9. And sorry about my talking. Everybody knows I just cannot talk in these videos. The first game I picked up was Wario World, a really fun, underrated game. Yeah, this was $3. I've been playing it. I just got done with the first world. A lot of complaints on this game is basically that it's too short of a game, which it really is, because I've been playing for 30 minutes. I'm already done with the one world, so that's a shame. They should have really expanded it, because it's a great game, great platformer. It's something different from Mario, obviously, and it's pretty cool to play as Wario. So good game, though. Good game. I think this, like I said, it's a $10 game. So next game I picked up is a $20 game, and it's Star Fox Assault. I haven't tried this one yet. I don't think I've ever played this one before, so I'm pretty excited to pop that one in. Yeah, this one's a $20 game. So, and then the last game I picked up was in the GameCube. I just opened it up to see if this GameCube was working, and I found this game in there, and I just took it out and brought it up to her. She said $3 for all 3 of these. This one was definitely the best, and it is Paper Mario: The 1,000-Year Door. So I picked all 3 of those games up for $9, and this game right here, disc only, I would say goes for like 25 to $30. I don't know, because I know the complete copy goes for like 50 or 40. So I'd say like 20 bucks at the lowest. But you know, but still, all these games right here for $3 each. And if you remember last week, the last video I picked up, uploaded, I had 3 other really good titles for GameCube, and I picked them up really cheap. No, 4 good titles for GameCube. I picked them up for like $10. There was Twilight Princess, Wind Waker, Sunshine, and Resident Evil 4. So I've been finding a bunch of GameCube games on the cheap, which is great, because you know, these games are getting harder and harder to find. Even if they're not complete, I really don't care. Yeah, I really don't care even if they're not complete, because I'm just happy to get the discs by themselves, and you know, I can always run into a case, I guess, in the wild or something. I'm actually getting a Super Mario Sunshine case tomorrow, so that's good. But yeah, guys, that's my haul. Thank you guys for watching, and next video should be my Just Cause 2 review, and then after that I already have the next video already filmed and stuff. It's another video game pickup with some dumpster dive, so don't forget to watch that. And yeah, guys, check your pawn stores, like your local ones. They always have good gems, and you can always work out a deal, especially for these GameCube games, because they don't know anything about value on those. Yeah, so check your pawn stores. Well, thank you guys for watching, and peace.